everyone, welcome to episode 12 of the Western Bulldogs AFL Evolution 2 Coach Career Series. And this episode is a big one because after playing 22 games, finals are finally here. Whoa, you beauty! Now before we dive into it, if you're a regular viewer of this series, welcome back. Thanks for continuing to support this series. And if you're new, welcome. Make sure you go watch the previous episodes before diving into this episode. Now last episode I left you all on a bit of a cliffhanger. I didn't show you the ladder or the opponent we would be playing in week 1 of the finals. So let's go through the ladder right now, starting from the bottom and working our way to the top. So Gold Coast, they're the Wooden Spooners. They finished 18th. Essendon 17th. GWS 16th. And then rounding out the bottom 4 is Brisbane in 15th. Then Collingwood 14th. Fremantle 13th. Hawthorn 12th. Adelaide 11th. Sydney finished 10th. And then rounding out the bottom 10 is Carlton. And then looking at the top 8, finishing 8th is St Kilda. Geelong 7th. Richmond finished 6th. Then finishing 5th is North Melbourne. Melbourne finished 4th. The Western Bulldogs finished 3rd. West Coast 2nd. And then finishing top of the ladder is Port Adelaide. Of course, they absolutely destroyed us in the last episode, as most of you saw. So that's how the ladder looks at the conclusion of the home and away season. So this is how week 1 of the finals look. Port Adelaide versus Melbourne and West Coast versus the Western Bulldogs in the qualifying finals. And then North Melbourne versus St Kilda and Richmond playing Geelong in the elimination finals. So the Western Bulldogs have to go away from home to take on the West Coast Eagles at Optus Stadium. We've played West Coast a couple of times already and they were both absolute crackers. West Coast won in round 2 by a point, and then just after the bye the Dogs were able to beat West Coast at Optus Stadium by a narrow 3-point margin. So it's set to be a really tough encounter, but I do believe the Western Bulldogs can get the job done. Fingers crossed. Let's hope so. Alright, that's it. Let's now dive into the qualifying final match. West Coast taking on my beloved Doggies. Let's go. Go the Doggies! Let's get into it. Finals footy, qualifying final. West Coast taking on the Western Bulldogs. Look at that. Wet weather footy at Optus Stadium. It is bucketing down. Goodness me, as we take a look at the West Coast team, I do notice that they're without Jack Darling, which is a huge loss, but besides that, looks like all the regulars are there. And as for the Western Bulldogs, a couple of changes. Stephen Martin, Bailey Dale come in for Mitch Hannon and Ryan Gardner, who have both been omitted. So the Doggies run out onto a wet Optus Stadium. Had a good season. Had a few patches there, or one patch in particular during the season where we were losing games on a regular basis, but we have turned that around. And here come the Eagles. They finished 2nd on the ladder, as you saw before. And as I mentioned, we've had a couple of close encounters with them this season. So this is set to be a tough game. Come on, Doggies! Come on! This is our time to shine. Win this, and we're one win away from a grand final spot. Here we go. Ray Chamberlain to toss the coin. And Bontempelli loses the toss, so we're kicking to the right of screen. Here we go. I'm going to get my clapper out. Doggies to take on the Eagles. Qualifying final at a wet Optus Stadium in Perth. Stefan Martin is back, and he's in the middle with Nick Nat. We're underway. Come on, the Doggies. So Easton Wood to Bailey Williams, who plays on. Oh, no! He's tapped it on the ground and got himself in a bit of trouble. And now the Eagles forward into the hands of Allen. I've got to remember that when we play in wet conditions, to try not to bounce it because it's usually a tap on the ground. Anyway, Eagles have the first. Ray Chamberlain balls the footy back up. English beaten by Natanui. Comes away with the football. Off hands at centre half forward. I think it might have been Kelly inside 50. Spoiled chance here for Rioli. He misses, hits into the woodwork. Nice, well, not a great spoil at all because it's landed in the hands of Josh Kennedy. And the Eagles have the first two. Natanui handballs it off to a teammate. And Vardy's taken the mark. So Port Adelaide, they got a quick start on us in the last game. West Coast doing the same here. This is three. The first three for the West Coast Eagles. Natanui again beating English in the ruck, and off he goes. Big kick to the goal square, Langdon. This is not going well at all, this qualifying final. Early in the first quarter, and the Eagles have the first four. What is going on here? High ball. Oh, what is with the spoils? They have the first five. English taps it down. He's got the footy here. He's handballed it over to Williams. Oh, to Treloar. Over towards Bruce, who takes the mark. Good mark, Norton. Now Norton needs to kick this because the Eagles are well and truly off to a fast start here. I don't think that's going to go through. It's just going to scrape in for a minor. Needed to kick that. English. McRae. Good tackle. English has got the footy here. Should kick this. He does. The Doggies are on the board at long last with their first, and hopefully that sparks us. So back in the middle. Martin in the ruck. Beaten by Natanui. McRae had it, lost it. Natanui receives a handball. Don't tell me that's going to bounce through. Hits the post, thank God. We're getting smashed out of the centre. It's ridiculous. Who sends it out wide to McLean. We've got some space here, the Dogs. Sending it towards Libba, who does pick it up. I can see Treloar. That's... Oh, I thought that might not be a great kick, but it has turned out to be a good kick. Well done. McLean takes the mark. Now I can see... Oh, look at this. Bruce all by himself. Here we go. This for back-to-back goals. Has to kick this, Bruce, on the verge of quarter time. It's through. Go the Dogs. Come on. So the quarter time siren has sounded, and West Coast, they hold a 19-point lead. Martin. Oh, to Bont, who had it. Martin's got it, though. Goal. Doggies have kicked 3 in a row. They're coming back into this game after a slow start. Here's Daniel running through the centre. Big kick inside 50. What's Cordy doing forward? What is going on there? Zane Cordy is in the forward line. Can he kick goals, though? If he can't kick goals, he shouldn't be there. Oh, yes, he can. That's through the stick. 7-point ball game now. So back in the middle. It's game on here. Although West Coast are going to send it out. How did Redden mark that footy? Someone should have got a hand to it. And it's a goal. So the Eagles hit back after the Dogs scored the last 4. Tim Kelly with the football. Space opening up here for the Eagles. Oh, that's a miss. Lucky. Very lucky. So here's the Eagles sending one inside 50. Oh, gee, Oscar Allen. I actually tried to mark that. I thought Bailey Smith was in a perfect position to mark it, but I was wrong. And it hits the woodwork. Here's Daniel. No way. What am I doing there? That is horrible. So half-time in the qualifying final, and West Coast, they have the advantage at the major break. They lead 7-5-47 to the Dogs, 4-1-25. Oh, Josh Bruce! Did you see that mark? That was a beauty. And can I set it up for... Oh, no. What am I doing? I was trying to actually kick it to English, but anyway. It might come back in, though, through Daniel. Free kick. It's going to go to Keith. What's going on here? Why are our defenders taking our shots? Anyway, Alex Keith. Let's see if this goes through. It's going, it's going, it's through! The second half starts with the Dogs kicking a goal. Natanui ends up with the football. Oh, look at this. They're going forward. Why have they got numbers? Why have they got numbers? And you can write that one in the book. Zach Langdon kicks it through. Allen in the right spot to take the mark. Oh, Kelly, what is going on? This is frustrating. They are dominating this game, the Eagles, but the margin still very much one that we can turn around, although that goal from Kelly doesn't help our cause at all. Here goes Williams. Wood had it, lost it. Oh, look at all these numbers again. I'm sick of this. Oh! Wow, after all that, and they miss. Here's Cordy. Oh! So the Eagles get a free kick here, and this is a dangerous position to take a free kick, and look at that. Archie belts it through. This is getting beyond a joke now, this performance. Big kick to Bruce, who presents. Couldn't mark it. Here's Hunter. Kicking it inside 50. Jamara should have marked that. Can Bruce get to it? Yes, he can. Come on, Brucey. We've got to kick this. We've got to kick this to give us some sort of hope heading in to the 4th term. He's got it. Come on, Doggies. Come on. We've got this. So back in the middle. Libba with the clearance. Jamara's there all by himself. Didn't mark it. Martin couldn't get a kick away. McLean centering ball. Nearly marked. Kick to space. Jamara's underneath it. Jamara takes the mark. Sends it towards Treloar. No, Bruce has got it. Siren sounds. This is a big kick on after the 3/4 time siren. Have I got it? He's got it. Doggies are a hope leading in to the final term. So the margin is 23 points. Come on, Doggies. Daniel gets a kick away. That's a good mark, Stephen Martin. Oh, Dunkley nearly had it. Kicked forward. It's a 2-on-1. Surely someone marks this. Norton! Yes! Get in there! Come on! Big goal to start the final term. Come on, Doggies. Back in the middle. Ray Chamberlain throws it up. Eagles come away with it, although they're held up, and Hunter sends it to Dale. Dale towards Jamara. Jamara towards Bont. This is a big shot coming up here, folks. Massive shot. Oh, I think I've missed it. I have. No. 16-point the margin. So here's Toby McLean. Where do I go to? I'm going to play it on. Oh, no. I've turned it over. No way. No! A turnover has resulted in a goal. That could hurt. Martin taps it down. Natanui ends up with the footy. Shrugs one off. High ball. Someone's got to spoil this. They do. Big kick inside 50. It's been spoiled. English. Norton. It's a bouncing ball. No, it hits the post. So here's Shuey. Good spoil. We're away here. McLean handballs it off to Norton. Over the top to Jamara. Jamara sets it up for Waitman. He'll get to it. High tackle. It's a high tackle. Big shot coming up here. Cody Waitman. Can he kick it? No. Oh. Oh, they've given it straight back to us, though. Trelaw. Oh, no. I'm wasting opportunities now. I'm getting nervous. That's another one that's gone out of bounds on the full. What am I doing? Redden. Space opening up here for the Eagles. Oh, no. Nelson's taken the mark. This has been such a frustrating game. Nothing has gone right for the Dogs. And that's going to send the Eagles into a prelim. There goes the siren. Thought in patches we were a chance to run over the top of the Eagles, but poor performance. It was, in the end, a poor performance from the Western Bulldogs and a great performance by the West Coast Eagles. They win this qualifying final 12-6-78 to 8-3-51. Nick Natanui was enormous. He should get best on with 13 disposals. Mark Hutchings with 10. As for the Dogs, well, Lockie Hunter was best with 8 disposals. 3 goals to Langdon, 3 goals to Bruce. Let's have a look at the player of the match. Yep, no surprise to see that it's Nick Natanui. Well, not all is lost. I mean, it is a qualifying final, which means the Western Bulldogs have got a second chance. And that's as a reward of finishing top 4. So, looking at it from a positive side, we've got a second crack, and but we are coming off 2 losses in a row. So it's going to be a tough next game, whoever we play in the semi-finals. I'm not going to show you who we play until the next episode. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and press that big subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. Don't forget to follow all my socials as well. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I do content on all those platforms. Make sure you follow them at the links below. So until the next episode of this Western Bulldogs AFL Evo 2 Coach Career Series, go the Doggies! Hopefully they can beat Brisbane in the semi-finals this weekend. I'm feeling good about our chances. Go the Doggies! See you next time.